Hey, it's late. My wife's upstairs putting the kids to bed, but I have a few minutes to use the blender. Let's make them something sweet to keep them cool this summer. Starting out with not one, but 2 boxes of the cheesecake jello mix. I'm going to prepare these according to box instructions. That's the good stuff. I just checked the expiration dates. We're getting this by a buzzer beater. 4 cups of cow juice. You could also use badger milk. And with our hand mixer, just because my kids are still awake, mix this all the way up. Now that we're all mixed and starting to soft set, we're going to add 1 container of the Cold Whip. You're not going to want to use the mixer for this part. You're going to want to fold it in so we can keep that beautiful texture that you've already got started. And look, a free lunch container. I'm just going to take the time to fold this in real nice and deep like. Once we get to a very smooth consistency, we're right where we want to be. Set this aside. Now we're coming in with our aluminum pan. Kobe! Straighten this out real good so you guys can get a good picture of what's going on here. Coming in with our Graham crackers. I know I threw some people off by saying that there's flavors. They also have cinnamon. We're just going to stick with the honey today. Being very careful not to break any of our Graham crackers, we're going to come in here and just layer this kind of like a lasagna. We're going to cover the entire bottom of our pan, making whatever design you like, because you're the last person that's going to see it. 1/3 of our mixture here. Spread it on. I try to make these layers good and even so that way everybody gets a good bite. Now for the fun stuff. We're going to open up a can of cherry pie filling. I'll tell you what, I love cherry cheesecake. It's one of my favorite desserts. Yeah. Real lightly with a spoon, we're going to just give it some good coverage over the top of that mixture. Now it's okay that you're going to mix this up a little bit. We're just going to spread it out so it's nice and even so everybody gets a good taste of the good stuff. That looks awesome right there, but we're going to add one more touch. Hershey's cheesecake morsels. Get you a good handful there and just slowly spread them out as best you can, making sure everybody gets treated equally. Looks amazing. For another layer of our Graham's crackers. See what I meant by it's okay if you break one? It still ended up perfect. Come in there with those pieces and fill it in. Going down with another 1/3 of our cheesecake mixture. Just like before, we're going to give it some good spread coverage. Cherries. Give this a good mix in so nobody gets jealous of anybody's bite. Another handful of our cream cheese morsels. The baby's definitely awake. That right there is going to make somebody a happy camper. Our last layer, lay and press them in thick. We're going to spread these out just a little bit. That's the beauty of this recipe, is it doesn't have to be perfect. Throwing on the rest of our cream cheese mixture. Just remember, if you make an oopsie or skip a step or anything, it's okay. It's just a happy little accident. Your kids will just be happy that you made them something special with love. Gel and just mix it in just a little bit. You'll get that really nice pop of color. Out with your spoon just a little bit, edge to edge. That wasn't hard at all, was it? Just making sure every bit of goodness we can add to this cake, we are taking advantage of the opportunity. Plus I had to get rid of the bag. I didn't really have anything else to put it in except for maybe some cookies. I'm going to come in here and intervene because it seemed like there was a little bit of unfair advantage in that corner. This is completely optional, but something I like to also do is take a couple of your graham crackers and crush them up in your hand. And then just sprinkle them on top so everybody knows what kind of cake is this. It's a cherry cheesecake. We're going to pop this in the fridge and let it marinate for at least 2 hours or overnight to set up. If you like easy recipes like this, make sure you go ahead and hit follow so we can do this again. As Mike Tyson would say, we're in business now. Our cheesecake has been set up overnight. Let's get a slice. As you can see, my wife or my kids did not want to wait on me. They just divulged. And the feedback I got was I need more graham crackers. So if you make this yourself, feel free to overload on. Come back in and clean it up. There we go. We're gonna put that there and save that for a kid slice later. What do you think? I love cherry cheesecake, so I'm pretty excited about this one. Man, the cream cheese morsels was probably overdoing it, but I had to use up the bag anyway. See how it goes. If you're not a confident cook or baker, and you want to make a cool dessert, make a great dessert for the family get together, or just for something for your kids, this is the way to go. You roll up to the church function with this. The kid carrying 2 or 3 chairs at a time, he don't stand a chance against you. to tell me you watched this whole video and didn't hit follow yet? Go ahead and do us both a favor and fix that. It's free to you, means the world to me, and it helps me out a lot. Appreciate it. Have a good night.